everyone, my name is Sarah Lipkowitz. I'm a real estate agent based in Montgomery County, Maryland. I specialize in both residential and equestrian properties in Maryland and Virginia. And today I want to talk about moving to Columbia, Maryland. A little bit about Columbia. Columbia is one of the most successful planned communities in the US. It was founded in the 60s and it's been getting quite a bit of publicity lately. In 2016, Money Magazine named Columbia the best place to live in the US. And in 2018 and 2019, Wallet Hub named Columbia the safest city in America. So I get a lot of inquiries from people coming in from out of town about settling in Columbia. Now, I always start these videos off with a section about dining, and Columbia really has a lot to offer. If you're looking for cheap eats, if you're looking for a nice restaurant to celebrate a special occasion, there's really a little bit of everything. You know, some of my favorite restaurants are Sushi King, Maiwan Kebab, Mango Grove, but you know, there are favorites like Clyde's, Stanford Grill, Sushi Sono, Royal Taj. I mean, there's so many options, and I'm always ending up in Columbia trying a new restaurant. So, you know, there's really a little bit of something for everyone. Commuting in and around Columbia is a bit of a mixed bag. If you are going to be working a 9 to 5 in the district, I do not recommend settling in Columbia if you can avoid it. That commute is really going to be a bear, and there are a few stops on the MARC train on the Camden line, which runs from Baltimore to DC, just outside Columbia, but still, it's going to be a very long and arduous commute, and you're probably going to want to avoid it if you can. That being said, if you are commuting north to Baltimore, the commute to the Inner Harbor area would probably be about 30-35 minutes in the morning and a few extra minutes in the evening. But if you're commuting to North Baltimore, it's going to be quite a bit longer, and 695 is often under construction. And so these are things just to keep in mind. Now, there is an initiative in development to help reduce traffic on the roads in Columbia. The Downtown Columbia Partnership is working on an initiative to introduce things like ride share, bike share, shuttles, and even communicating with local employers to try to introduce teleworking programs. When it comes to housing, Columbia is really an interesting community. It was founded on the idea that neighborhoods or villages, as they're called in Columbia, should promote socioeconomic diversity. So you will find apartment buildings and townhomes interspersed with single-family homes. And so all the residents have access to the same amenities in a neighborhood. And Columbia is actually relatively affordable compared to some of the surrounding communities in Howard County and even neighboring Montgomery County. The home value right now sits at about $362,000 on average, and it is important to note that there is a Columbia Association fee. It's kind of akin to an HOA fee because Columbia does offer a lot of amenities to residents, and that is nothing to sneeze at. It's an annual fee that's levied, and it amounts to 68 cents per $100 of assessed value, and then that number is divided in half for the year of 2020. And so somebody who owns a home worth $400,000 can expect to pay an annual fee of about $1,360. So it's nothing to sneeze at, again, and you know, a lot of people feel it's a drawback, but again, we'll get into a little bit of the amenities that Columbia has to offer and why they levy that fee. When it comes to shopping, Columbia has everything you could ever need, probably. There is a mall with over 200 stores. The mall in Columbia is very popular. There's a lot of restaurants, a lot of stores, and they've revamped it in the last couple of years. And when it comes to shopping in and around the community, you'll find big box stores, you'll find small boutiques. When it comes to grocery stores, residents have so many options. You've got a Whole Foods, a Wegmans, a Harris Teeter, a Trader Joe's, a few different international food stores, and I think that's pretty important for a community. Another reason people really like Columbia is that it's located in Howard County, Maryland, and Howard County public school system is frequently rated #1 in the state. So, you know, you've got excellent access to public education and, you know, unique programs that the system offers to help students prepare for college, but also, you know, birth to 5-year-old programs to help families with smaller children as well. It's also really important to note that HCC, Howard County Community College, makes achieving higher education and career training pretty accessible. There are multiple locations and online options and hundreds of courses for students to choose from. So HCC is a pretty popular community college in Maryland. Columbia really isn't lacking when it comes to entertainment either. You've got probably most notably Merriweather Post Pavilion, which hosts national and international acts, as well as festivals and movie nights. And some of you may know that's where they tried to relocate. That sounded really Baltimore, didn't it? Some of you may be aware that Merriweather Post is where they tried to relocate Woodstock to this past year, and unfortunately that really didn't work out. But, you know, Merriweather Post really isn't the only thing that Columbia has going for it when it comes to entertainment. You've also got Toby's Dinner Theater, you've got movie nights in the summer, there's a visual and performing arts center at HCC. So this is where we're going to talk a little bit about that Columbia Association fee. Now, I really can't think off the top of my mind of another community in Maryland that has access to the same kind of amenities that Columbia residents have access to, and not just that, but that has amenities that are so well maintained. The Columbia Association owns and operates pools, gyms, golf clubs, parks, trails, the man-made lakes in Columbia, and even an equestrian center. So again, this is really a community that was designed to help residents stay active, and that's really a lot of what that fee is going towards. Thank you for watching. Again, my name is Sarah Lipkowitz, and I'm a real estate agent based in Montgomery County, Maryland. I specialize in both residential and equestrian properties in Maryland and Virginia.